Hey guys, Jimmy here, aka Palette of the Dead. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to something slightly different. This is a video basically just talking about the equipment that you might need and you might want to get for your painting, your new hobby, especially if you're starting out. But before we jump into everything, if you like my videos, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and drop a comment down below. It's always greatly appreciated and never taken for granted. Right then, so tools. So this is going to be part 1 of 2. So first off, we're going to talk about the most basic tools that you're going to need, which is paint brushes. So things like this. I've got these cheap brushes, you don't have to spend an absolute fortune on brushes. I've got Winsor & Newtons, which I don't really use. I've had them for a couple of years and I still don't use them. They kind of get used more for when I need to dust models off, so for when they've been sat down and you don't want to damage them by using anything too heavy, I'll get one of the Winsor & Newtons, brush it over, rinse it through, and job done. It kind of clears off any dust off models quite easily. But what I use these for, so these are cheap brushes that I bought from Amazon. They're good, they're fairly simple. You get good batches, you get bad batches. I've had 3 packs, I think. I've had 1 pack that was bad, where the bristles were a bit shit. But regularly, they're good, decent brushes. Alternatively, what I tend to use a little bit more regular, especially for when I need a new fine detail brush, I buy these Rebel brushes. So I buy these individually from a local toy shop. Pretty good. The bristles go a bit knackered after a while, so they're not perfect, they're not infallible like any other brush, but they tend to be pretty good. Because they're sold individually as well, I can kind of go through what they've got and cherry pick the best brush, which is a bit crafty, but they do cost about £2, so I want to get the better one out of all of them, so I'm not made of money. Then of course you've got your Citadel brushes, so there's things like the dry brush which came with Morton Rams magazine, the medium one. These are a good dry brush. The bristles tend to stay really good on them for quite a long time, and you can't really go wrong with some of the Citadel stuff. My 2 smaller brushes here are a bit older, but they're still holding up quite well. The fine detail one is really quite old now, and the bristles have kind of started separating a little bit, but they are pretty decent, and that one is still holding a fairly decent tip. Has lost bristles on the way, but in all honesty. Most recently though, out of brushes, I bought model painter brushes. So these are from ABC Brushes, which is a link down below for them, because they are a decent website. You can order some from there, they sell multitudes of different brushes. These are pretty good. I bought these are part of the whole set that I bought 12 months ago, 13 months ago from UK Games Expo at the NEC, for about 13-14 quid I think for a pack. You got 3 dry brushes, you got a stippling brush, you got base coat brush, you got a large base coat brush, wash brush, detail brush, quite a lot of stuff. You got fine detail brushes, you got a couple of more as well in there, and they were really good brushes. They've lasted me quite a while. They're just starting to go a little bit off now, so I bought myself some new ones, also from ABC Brushes. I haven't had a chance to try these out, but they look really good. The tips look really good on them, and I'm hoping these are going to last me quite a while. If not though, in all honesty, that pack was £7, and they are really nice looking brushes and should do me really well. Other than that, as I say, you don't need to spend an absolute fortune on brushes. I personally don't. I spent very little on my brushes, because you will replace them quite regularly. However, if you need to, you need to. Other than that, I use, in kind of terms of painting equipment, I use the Citadel water pot, which is okay, but because it's plastic, it does hold paint a little bit. So when even though you're rinsing it off essentially off a brush, when you're drying it out and making sure you're getting off excess water, you will end up with putting paint on the side sometimes, and if you don't rinse it out often enough, it settles into the bottom and it's a pain in the arse to clean, and it's not that great. To be honest, you can do better with an actual mug, a ceramic mug, because it's gloss varnished. The paint can come off it fairly easy. Just remember, don't drink from it if you've got a coffee or a tea on the go. Other than that, your other decent little painting tools, you've got things like the Citadel painting handle. Comes in really good use for painting bases. What I've seen people do is literally weight down that handle, because that handle is flimsy and really light. The weight is all in the top because it's spring loaded, so it's a bit top heavy, in all honesty. But you can get different sizes of these, and some with a couple of little grips, little arm grips that you can get. So they're pretty good. It's good to have a couple of those on the go. You can actually make your own painting grips, and you can get other painting grips as well. You can also get little paint pot holders, which are really good and handy, especially for using the Citadel paints. However, it's not always advised to keep the paints open too long, because the paint dries around the tops and it makes it hard to close. Other than that, to keep your brushes in good shape, brush cleaner. Sounds really simple. This is a pot I bought from Amazon a few years ago, about 3 years ago, in all honesty. It's still going strong. There's still a good deal of brush soap on there. It's just getting a bit claggy and manky in there because of the amount of times I've had to use it, but really good stuff. So in terms of kind of cost effectiveness, it's actually lasted quite a while, and it's pretty decent. But yeah, that's the type of stuff you may want to put some money into. The next video I'm going to go through some other bits and pieces that you may want to get. You don't have to get them, it's just some stuff that I use. In all honesty, there's no right or wrong with modelling in a lot of ways. But as per usual guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. If you like the video though, hit the like button. If you like the channel, hit subscribe, and drop a comment down below with your thoughts, opinions, and let me know with what you're doing at the moment, what you're painting up, what you're going through, and everything like that. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye now.